listeners, this is Shogun again with another video, and like I always say, Herbalife is my life because Herbalife saved my life. Now I'm going to talk to you more about the Herbalife business side. Um, at the beginning, you're going to find it really hard to talk to people about their weight or diabetes or the results that can happen as a result of overeating and eating the wrong things, and sometimes you're going to get a lot of rejection, or people are going to say, hey, yeah, I like it, but I'll call you, and then they never call. People say, yeah, to your face, I'm going to come to your Herbalife Center, or I'm going to meet you there at whatever time, and they don't show up. You're going to call somebody, and they're going to say, hey, you know what, I'm just doing something really quick, I'll call you back, and they never call back. And those are just the things that you have to go through when you're doing business. People are not always going to be upfront and say, I'm not interested, please don't bother me. People are not going to be upfront and say, you know what, I just don't want to do Herbalife. Or they're never going to say, hey, I just want to be fat and live a happy life eating hot dogs and burgers and stuff like that. They're never going to be that honest. Rather, they will say, yeah, they'll yes you to death and then never show up. But here's the thing that you have to realize. Everybody you talk to, your goal is not to get them to the nutrition center and have them, test the products and have them do all of this stuff. That will happen a few times. They'll actually come to the center and try it out, and they may, because it just tastes so great, it may take them 1 or 2 days to realize how great it is before they actually come on board. But that's not your concern right now. Your concern is really simple in this business. Your concern is just to be able to just plant a seed into that person. Oh, that's all you have to do. Just plant the seed of a better lifestyle change through Herbalife. That's it. And it's so simple. Because if you know that if you have a conversation with somebody for maybe 5 minutes, just talking about your experience, or talking about other people's experience, or showing them your before and after pictures, believe it or not, they do think about it. Maybe not that night, maybe not, the next night, but when they feel full, or when they feel a little, uncomfortable with their weight, they'll remember that conversation. And your phone will ring, or you'll get a text, or they'll just show up at your Herbalife Center, But you have to realize that people are creatures of habit in general. So their habit is to deny what they know is good for them. I have no idea why that is. I'm not like some psychiatric person or whatever, but I do know that it's just a knee-jerk reaction for most people to reject the first time. If I had to theorize why that is, I would say because I know that your subconscious mind is, well, no, actually your mind has 2 reasons for its existence, 2 purposes. One is to seek out pleasure, and 2 is to avoid pain. Now, when people eat what they want to eat, and they have the burger and it tastes good, and that's pleasurable to people, obviously, and it took me a while to understand that pleasure just doesn't always mean being great. Just because you're happy because you're eating a burger doesn't mean that it's helping you. But when they eat that burger, they feel pleasure. So their mind recognizes it as something good, right? So here you come saying, listen, don't eat what's giving you pleasure for perhaps a better, longer lasting life. Now the brain kicks in and be like, oh, no, we want to keep the pleasure. We like the burgers. We like the way it tastes. We like that. Reject it. Get away from him. That's the first thing that pops into somebody's head. Oh, I like my burgers. I want my burgers. I want my fried chicken. I want my arroz con pollo. And I like arroz con pollo as well. It's good stuff. But you have to realize that that's just a knee-jerk reaction. After they sit and think about it for a while, and they realize how tired they are all the time, how cranky they might be, how uncomfortable they are with their body, or they look in the mirror and say, I think I do have to lose some of this stuff, your words will pop back into their head and they'll seek you out. So understand that the first rejection is not the last rejection, and it won't be the final rejection, because eventually they might actually turn around and be like, you know what, I got to make a change. I remember this guy Shogun talked to me about losing weight, and it's going to be, supplementing whatever and drinking shakes or whatever. Let me give him a call, see what this thing really is about. And they'll call you, okay? So just remember, this business is not easy because of the rejection part, and, you think that you have to convince somebody to be healthy. Understand this. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear, okay? Every now and then, you're going to meet somebody who's ready, and you're the teacher that's going to teach them, and that's going to be great. Most of the time, they're not ready for you. They'll be ready for you once they find out how bad they are. But for now, you're one job, and this is all you have to do. Have a conversation and plant the seed. Plant the seed of a better lifestyle change through Herbalife. That's all you have to do. If you could harvest enough seeds in people, like if you could have 5 good conversations a day without the anticipation of them coming into the business, or them coming in as a preferred customer, or them even coming to your nutrition center, just plant the seed. If you have that mentality with no particular outcome desired from you, then it just becomes easier to just do it. Miyamoto Musashi, probably the best samurai that ever lived, always says that once you try something for the first time, it's hard. And it is. Everything is hard the first time you do it. Getting this mentality of just planting a seed, when you want to pay your bills, when you want to build a business, when you want to help people, and you want to be successful, it's hard to be patient and plant seeds. But I'm telling you, the more seeds you plant, the easier it becomes to not have to worry about them coming back to see you, because they will. Okay? If you plant a good harvest and be patient, and let nature take its course, and when I say nature, I mean they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see, they're tired all the time, they're cranky, the stuff that they really don't like, they'll begin to remember that conversation, and they'll contact you. Listen, my name is Shogun. I hope this helped. And remember, just plant the seed. That's all. It's just that simple. Carpe diem.